Good morning, team. My name is Luca. I specialize in budget proposals, and I'm here to walk you through different OTPS categories in a bit more detail. Please follow me into the conference room so that we can get started. Our first category is sub-awards. A sub-award is when another organization teams up with us on a project and gets some money from our project budget. It's like they're chipping in to help with the project. If UB is in charge of the project, we'd get all the money from the sponsor first, and then we'd give some of that money to the other organization. This is called a flow-through because the money flows from the sponsor to UB and then to the sub-award partner. Next up, we have equipment. Equipment refers to tangible items worth $5,000 or more. This category includes items like lab equipment and even individual pieces that, when combined, create a functioning unit valued at $5,000 or more. Now let's say the item is tangible, but the cost is less than $5,000. It is now referred to as supplies, such as test tubes and beakers. Moving on to tuition. There are two types to consider: in-state and out-of-state. If graduate students are actively working on the project, UB policy requires their tuition to be covered. The exact rate to be used is determined by the PI. If the PI is unsure, out-of-state tuition rates are used as a default. Now for out-of-state tuition. The cost per credit hour for tuition can vary from year to year. This information is crucial for the PI to be aware of. The number of credits per semester for a graduate student depends on factors like whether they are new to graduate studies or if they have been enrolled for multiple semesters. It's ultimately up to the PI to provide this information. In the case of a to-be-named TBN student, the default is to allocate 9 credit hours for out-of-state tuition per semester. On some projects we fund, you can use the budget for travel, both close by and to far-off places, as long as it helps the project. This part of the budget takes care of things like plane tickets, train rides, renting cars, staying at hotels, eating out, and any other expenses connected to travel. A consultant is a professional who offers expert advice or services in return for payment. To make this work, they typically create a formal agreement, and the purchasing department often handles all the necessary paperwork. Publications includes funds associated with the cost of publishing the scientific findings of the project's work. Other costs include non-tangible expenses that are essential to the project, like renting time in a machine shop, and publications relate to project-related written materials. And there you have it, the world of OTPS categories. Remember to always check your sponsor's guidelines to ensure that all your chosen costs are allowable. Stay tuned for more budget training and happy budgeting.